At number 14, to no surprise, it is Ground Wars. The only reason Ground Wars is number 14 is because it is a slow-paced game. Yeah, it can be fun with friends sometimes, but all of it, it's not really that fun all put together. It is probably the only game on the Hive that I actually dislike. The only reason I really dislike it is because it's just boring. You just throw eggs at people and kill them. Yeah, they added imposters. I think that was a good addition. Yeah, some people might make the argument it is a good game because it is not for sweats. But if you want to play a game that sweats aren't in, just play a game like Block Drop. It's casual. But yeah, you can't kill people in Block Drop. I understand that. That's the only reason I have Ground Wars at number 14. Now let's get into number 13. Number 13 might surprise some people. It is Capture the Flag. I don't really like Capture the Flag, but I don't really dislike it either. It is a fun game to play with friends. You can have 6 people. You sure can't do that in Sky Wars or Treasure Wars unless you want to play Mega, which Mega is really boring. The only thing I despise about this game is because how long it is. The only reason I despise it is it's really just a standoff for half of it. You'll get the other team's flag, but the other team will get your flag, so it's just a standoff. It's like, who will give in first? And the sweats? Who? I can't play Capture the Flag with my friends that play on PC because the sweats on it are just reaching me from 10 blocks away and putting me in combos. I understand that people will put this in their top 5. I won't because to me, this game isn't any fun. To most people, it probably is fun. It's just when I play it, it's just either I'm getting sweats on me every single time I play, or it's just a standoff. Yeah, you might like it if you don't like people bridging everywhere, and it might help with your PvP if you're new. All around, it's just a bad game in my opinion. Now let's get into number 12. Number 12 starts getting into the okay side of the Hive. Some people like survival games, but I don't really. It reminds me of Hunger Games, which I love, but it's not that good. I like it, but I don't at the same time. The pros are it can be fun if you're not going against good people. The cons are you can't place blocks, and the combos are outrageous. Either you're comboing somebody 10 feet away or 10 blocks away, or you can't get a person in a combo at all. And don't get me on to the armor and the swords. You'll have like a leather chest plate, chain helmet, and chain boots. And this kid will have no armor and a diamond sword and still beat you. You don't really need armor to win survival games. All you need is a good sword. That's why I don't really like it either. Yeah, there's no blocks. Some people might like that. You can't bridge. The cobwebs, I really like the feature that they're using cobwebs. The beginning, it's so hard to get loot at the beginning. Because let's say you're on controller, like me. I play keyboard and mouse sometimes, but let's just say you're on controller. It is so hard to beat keyboard and mouse players to the loot. And when you're fighting, it's a long game mode too. It stretches out for a long time. I know some people like that, but I don't. That's why it is my number 12. Some people, I've seen other people put it in their top 5. That's just like capture the flag. To me, survival games is not that good. Let's get right into number 11. 11 is starting to get into games I actually enjoy. Hide and seek. Hide and seek is the bottom of my good games tier list. It is fun, but it also can be boring. Yes, being a seeker, I would just re-queue. Every time I'm a seeker, I re-queue. But every time I'm a hider, I try to get as many taunt points as I can. It can get kind of stale. If you're playing it trying to get max level, like my friend does, it can be boring. Like, I like that they increased the level, but imagine how long that's going to take for some people to get to. The cons are it's stale and dry, and they don't really update it that much. Yes, they made a very big update, which I love. But hide and seek has pros. It is super fun to play with your friends in a custom server. Just watch your friend looking around, trying to find you. There are cons though, like how you can glitch outside the map. I hate that. Hopefully the Hive can fix that soon. My number 10 is Murder Mystery. Murder Mystery is fun, but it isn't at the same time. If you're not sheriff or murder, you should just go play Roblox, a coin collecting simulator. Because that's all Innocent is. They should make it like, yeah, if you collect 10 coins, you get a bow, but one shot. They should make it, you get something for collecting like 20 coins. I mean, the game is fun to play with your friends, but not to play solo. In my opinion, it's an okay game. Not that bad, but not that good. I rank it over hide and seek because it can be very fun sometimes. And I don't know. It's just fun. Number 9 is the bridge. The only reason I'm putting the bridge number 9 and not any lower is because it's too easy. Let's say you click fast, like you see I'm doing in the gameplay. Nobody can beat you really. Yeah, it's still fun, but let's say you're going against somebody that can click fast. It's not that fun. But if you can click fast yourself, you should basically never lose, unless you get unlucky. I like how they added the leap, and I like the baller kit. Those are my 2 favorites. The bridge is all around pretty good. I don't dislike it. I like playing it with my friends. I mean, they always lose, but, you know, still fun. The only way the bridge isn't fun is if you're going against somebody that is just really annoying and use it and spam snowballs. Yeah, I get it. Like, you have to spam snowballs to win. But can you at least let some people up besides you have fun? Like, the bridge can be very good if they increase the max height limit. The max height limit. Number 8 is just build because it is in the middle of the pack for me. It is fun, but it's also boring. It can take a lot amount of time, and some of the themes can be good or bad. I think it's really funny though. When you're playing with people that really don't know how to build, it's just funny seeing how some of the builds are horrible, but some of the builds are really good. It's really funny for me. When I'm playing with my friends, I like it. The only thing I wish they added is squads. If they added squads or trios, it would probably be one of the best game modes on the Hive. In my opinion, top 5 at least. Maybe even top 3 if they added it. I don't really have any cons with it besides it can get boring sometimes and everybody votes meh most of the time. I wish they could make a thing where you have a limited number of mehs. So you have to think about which votes you're voting meh and good. It's not that hard to get max level either. All you have to do is make sure you win by voting meh, which I think is really cheap. I've seen a lot of YouTubers do it. It's really dumb. I think they should just make it so you can only vote meh a certain amount of times. Because let's say you vote meh every single time, that's not gonna help. That's just boring. It's not good of you. And let's say you're playing against somebody that has a really awesome build, and then everybody votes meh because they don't want it to win. You just ripped somebody's amazing build out of the win because you're selfish. That's really the only con I have against Just Build. It's fun, but also boring at the same time. It's good to play with friends too. My number 7 is Skywars Kids. Some people might think this should be higher because how it is a knockoff of Skywars. Yes, but I kind of like the kids. It's really fun if, like, say you have a Void Walker, your friend is trying to bridge and he messes up, but he has a Void Walker, that can really help. And let's say you have the Baller kit, it's just really funny hitting people in combos with it. It's really fun all around. I mean, no really cons besides it can get annoying with people spamming with snowballs, and it's literally a copy and paste of Skywars. I mean, if they added duo or trios and squads, could be a little bit more fun. Yeah, I know they just added duos like a month ago, maybe. But I would still love to see squads and trios. It's not that hard. I mean, all you have to do is just copy and paste all the maps. It's not like you need new maps. It's really fun how it is, though. I like playing when I get on in the morning. Playing Skywars Kits. It's pretty fun. I mean, it's one of the best PvP game modes. But it can get boring like everything else. It can just seem like a ripoff of Skywars. And I totally get that. And I totally get that if you think this should be above original Skywars. But in my opinion, I don't. It's just a newer version of Skywars that they tried to do. Some people love it and some people hate it. I'm in the middle. It's pretty good, but pretty bad at the same time. That's all I really have to say about it. It's good, but it's bad. I love it, but I hate it. Number 6 is block drop. I don't have to be a professor to know the only way you lose in block drop is if you're colorblind. Or you're just horrible at it. I mean, it's fun, really fun. I like doing it before I go to school. And also when I come back to school and I'm bored. Or when I don't have that much time on my hands. It's really fun. I'm actually playing this while I'm editing it right now. My opinion, probably one of the best casual games on the Hive. Besides a couple of them. There's only a couple I would pick over it. And you'll see those in a minute. In my opinion, it's a really good game. It's fun. But it isn't really hard. There's no really point of winning. I mean, yeah, you win. But is there anything, does it feel like an accomplishment? Not really. I mean, you're beating a bunch of 5-year-olds at it. I mean, like I said, there were only a couple casual games I would put over Block Drop, and this is one of them. My opinion, Block Party is really fun. I know I've been ranting for 15 minutes, and you're probably tired of hearing my voice. But, to be fair, I would be too. So, I'm gonna keep this short. Block Party is a fun game. It can be good with friends, if they're good at it. Because then, if they're not, they would want to re-queue every single second. It's fun to me, because I can win it. I don't like the knockback Nemo. It's good when it's close to the end, but it's not. This really reminds me of Hexagon from Fall Guys, or TNT Run, which I really like. That's all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna let you guys watch some of the gameplay. Like I said, there's only a couple games I would put above, a couple casual games I would put above Block Party. This is another one of them. And there's only one casual game I would put above this. I bet you could never guess. But this game is really fun when I'm streaming. I stream every Saturday. So check out my Twitch at Sino space comment or Sino_comment. I forget. I'm forgetful. Okay. But tune into my stream. I'll do custom servers with viewers. It's really fun. Remember, it's on Twitch. But yeah, like I was saying, Death Run is fun when I'm streaming. I can just look at chat while I'm playing. I know Evident said that too, but I'm gonna take it, Evident. I'm sorry. You probably won't see this, but who cares? This is a good game mode. I love it. It's just fun to play with my friends, and the skin, once you reach like level 40, it's super good. Death is fun. Normally re-queue though. I just like targeting the person at first to make them mad. But as a runner, I love trying to get either speed runs or just look at chat while I'm playing. It's a really fun game. I recommend it when people first start playing the Hive. It is good, but it can also be bad sometimes. When the death is certainly targeting you when you're like in the back or in the middle. It's so annoying. I know some people might not like me for my number 3 pick, but it is Gravity. I despised this game a few days ago, but today and yesterday, Gravity has been top 3. I know, shocker, right? If you don't like Gravity, you're just bad at it. I'm gonna admit it. I mean, you might be thinking, why would I listen to this 11-year-old playing Minecraft? I don't know. You've listened so far, so. But Gravity is fun. There isn't really any cons to it, in my opinion. It's just the best casual game to play with your friends, unless they yell at you every time they die. But that's alright. I love trying to get sub 1 minute runs on Gravity. It's so fun. I've been working for max level. I got 7 levels in 1 day. That's how much I've been playing it. I really do like it. It's really fun, in my opinion. You might not like this, but to be fair, if you don't, you're just bad at it. You have to admit it. This is why it's my number 3. It's really fun. I mean, yeah, some people it's boring, but why? Why is it boring? That's the question I always ask. And that is it. I mean, you can see. Yes, I'm putting Treasure Wars at number 2. If you asked me this a couple of days ago, I would have put this easily at number 1. But I've realized Sky Wars or Treasure Wars is really repetitive. I don't know. It's just I don't get the feeling like I used to. It's repetitive. It's still second best game on the Hive, but like some of the sweats that you can see in my gameplay, everybody can bridge fast. Like, you can see that this green guy, he's wearing the evidence skin, so you know he has to be sweaty, right? It's just really annoying because if you're facing somebody okay at the game, they're gonna get your treasure, no matter what. You're both gonna know how to jump bridge. If you get your treasure broken, you're gonna side rush. I should have side rushed in this video. I just decided to be stupid in this gameplay, and I did not side rush because I was not thinking about it right. But to be fair, you could put this at number 1. In my opinion, number 2. It's really fun though. I mean, I was on the leaderboards for it, but not anymore. But the next game, I was